Sally got the sauce.
Yes, you are now listening to the melodic, hypnotic, and enchanting voice of your girl Giselda. And I'd like to welcome you to the Sheba Show.
Probably, where I probably got them like around the same time. So if they are the same, then that's cool because if they are the same, that's cool because it'll be easier for you to separate. All right. So what much you got now? Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about that. Keep doing what you're doing. Stop trying to look at the camera. Just go as if you don't see it there, please. Just trying to get live footage. Stop looking at it. Just pretend like it's not there, okay? Alright, thank you. Matter of fact, just turn your body that way so that you're not looking at it. Are you looking for the month? Where's the month? We're looking for the month on the receipt. You see the month anywhere?
Yeah.
What month is that?
June.
Okay. How do you know that's June? Because what?
Just like the 7th, it's July. So when I said the months, it's June is the 6th.
Month? Why? How you know that though?
It comes after. It comes before July.
Okay, alright. That's what a smart person would say, I would think. Alright, so that's good. Let's get another receipt. Give me another receipt. You pick up another receipt and find the date on it. Because you're also trying to work on how quickly you can find the date on the receipt and get it filed into the file. Alright? So you're working on knowing your months by heart. You're working on knowing how to read the date in numerical order or numerical text, which is just the date wrote out of numbers. It's not the date wrote out with the words, in the official format. The official date format. So you're working on how quickly you can find the date. You're working on knowing the date, knowing the month, knowing the year, because you also need to pay attention to the year that it is. Some of those receipts may be from 2019. All of them may not be from 2020 because we got a lot of receipts, okay? So, pay attention. It's usually at the top. You see the date is usually at the top. You don't usually have to look down at the bottom. It's usually right at the top somewhere. Do you see the date anywhere? Slow down. You don't have to go super fast. You just need to point it out. You'll see it if you just take the time to look at it. You don't see it? Okay, let me see it. Let's see. See if we can find it. Alright, so right here, the date is in a different format, okay? So that's why you need to know how to look for the date. Alright? So boom, this is an example of that. It says 2020-0802. So this is the year 2020.
Yes.
Right.
And that's the number for the date.
No, that's the month. It's gonna be the year, the month, and then the date. So it's 20. It's actually it's just backwards, but it's the year first. It's the month. So that would be what month?
August.
Okay, and then that would be August the 2nd because it's the 2. So the date will be on the end in this instance. Now, for the sake of taking time, so this doesn't take all day. If you come across a receipt that you absolutely can't find the date on, you can't find the month, the year, and the date. These are what you're looking for. You're looking for 3 numbers, okay? They might be wrote out the other way. They might be wrote out this way. So you got to pay attention. That's why you don't need to be trying to hurry up and look at it. You need to pull it back from your face so that you can see it, okay? If you're doing like this, it's too close to you. You really can't get a good view of everything at one time. So you pull it back some, just slowly glance over everything. Read every line. It doesn't take that long, but it doesn't, you don't have to be so super speedy about it. Because like I said, the date is usually at the top of the receipt, okay? It's usually above everything else that you purchase or buy. Why are you scooting down like that?
Because my chair's right here.
Stand up. I don't see a chair. Alright, check this out. The date is usually up here at the top. Above this. Above the charges, above whatever was rung up, okay? Now, right here is below what was rung up. Because it's so small and it's still at the top. This is a coupon on here. So if you have a coupon on the receipt, it's normally above the coupon, okay? So if you got a coupon, like you see something like this, say $5 off, the date not going to be down here. It's going to be above that part because this is a coupon right here, okay? Alright, let's get another one.
Wait, this one is August.
Okay, show me the date. Alright, are you paying attention to the year too?
Yes.
Alright.
This one is August too.
Alright. It's not a receipt. But you can put that in a receipt. It's got the date right now. Alright. July. Tell me the dates. That's what I want to know. I want to make sure you know what I'm saying, getting the grip, getting the hang of it. Because, like I said, this is your lesson for the day, okay? So we ain't gonna worry about the spelling words. This is what you're doing. There's a few things you're supposed to be learning. What I told you you're supposed to be learning. What you're supposed to be working on.
My months.
Right.
And the dates and the years.
Right. But that's all the date. You feel me? That's all together. The other thing you're supposed to be working on is how quickly you can find the date. So you're working on speed. You're working on comprehension. How quickly you can comprehend what you're looking at. That's what you're working on. Comprehension. You're working on knowing the date. And you're working on knowing the month, right, that the number is. Alright, those are the three things that you're working on, okay? Alright, the more you do it, the better you should get at it. That's the whole idea. If you do that for a week, because it's probably going to take a week to file all these receipts, you'll have it down pat. Alright? Okay.
This one is 9 the 26, 20.
Let me see. Nope, it's not. So look, you see all these dates? Right. What made you pick that one out? Because it was in bold letters. That's okay, but you're not paying attention. Okay, so check this out. This says rebate form. It's not a receipt. Alright? So that's not the date that the receipt is. It's just telling you that if you're going to do the rebate, it has to be done by that date. So that's fine. You can put that in there in the month. What month is it?
The month that we in.
What month is it? I don't know what month is it.
September.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? How do you know that?
Because August comes first and September comes second.
Oh, okay. Alright. So you saying that since August is 8, September must be 9.
Yes.
Alright. I can accept that. We're going to finish the rest of this pile and then I think you'll be able to handle it on your own. But as you're finding the dates, you're going to go ahead and put it in the file cabinet, okay? Alright. That's your job, separating receipts from now on.
Next one is 8, 6, 20.
Alright. Now you got a whole job description.
This one is 8, 3, 20.
Okay. What month is that? Tell me the month. Every time you tell me the date, I want to know what month it is.
August.
Okay. Tell me the month and the date. I don't know why I fixed up my hair to put this damn crown.
This one is August 12, 20.
Okay.
This one is 3/4/2020. I mean, this one is let's see, March 4, 2020.
Okay, that's an older receipt then. All right.
This one is August 21, 2020.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get me up and make this flip.
I don't think this one has.
Is it a receipt?
It's a customer copy.
Okay, so the way you'll know, let me see if it's a receipt. Looking at it, yeah. So you say you don't see a date on it? You're not looking. I see a date. Why are you looking down so far? Are those charges? Why would you be looking down that low? What did I tell you to look at? Above the charges, right? Right. So look above the charges. You're in the wrong area. That's why you don't see the date.
This one is August the 1st, 2020.
Stop looking at the camera and pay attention to the date. You can focus. Turn that way so that you don't be distracted by the camera. You're not supposed to be looking at the camera. You gotta work on paying attention and focusing, regardless of what's going on around you. You can't keep stopping what you're doing to pay attention to everything else that goes. You have a big problem with that. That's the other thing you're working on. Now, number 4, focusing on what you're supposed to be doing, regardless of what's going on around you. You need to do your job. You can't do your job well if you can't focus on what you're doing. There's no way that you can do a good job if you're focusing on everything else. Even if I'm talking to you, you don't have to look at me to hear me talking to you. You can keep looking for the date, and then you can listen to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? All right. What's the date?
This one is August the 6th, 2020.
Okay. We're gonna start beefing it up on these, because some of this stuff is just really basic stuff that you should know anyway. Like your motor skills and your ability to focus for long periods of time without being distracted repeatedly.
This one is August the 4th, 2020.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okie dokie. Sounds like you got it under control. I'm gonna hold on to this for a second. So when you take all those back in there, you can go ahead and start filing those first. Then file all the rest of them. Just try to put neatly. And when I say file, what I mean is neatly place them inside of the fold. Okay. So the long ones, of course, you're gonna fold those up to put them down in there because they're too long to lay out flat, right? All right. But even when you put a new one in, just kind of like put it behind the other one. You know what I'm saying? Keep them neat, just like they're stacked up in your hand. When you take a new receipt and you're putting it in the thing with the other one, put it right behind the other one. You know, like just lay it down flat. Make sure it's laid down. Keep them, you know what I'm saying, neat. We're going to go back later on this week or next week, and we're going to go back through them. We got to arrange them by days. So we're going to do each month, every day at a time. But we're going to separate the months first so it'll be easier to organize it, okay? All right. If you have any problems, serious problems, let me know. If not, please don't interrupt me. If you can't figure it out, put it to the side. We'll get it at the end.